shit out of this car down, like make it really clean, but it's gonna might rain, so, and I left the fucking rags. 2 seconds.
Kevin has abandoned his microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I like it. Alright. Que lo que mi gente, buenos días. What am I doing?
I don't know, you can just talk.
Nah. That's
It's definitely.
awkward.
So you see the bottom? You see right here? Hello?
Is that where it is?
Yeah, that's the microphone.
That's where you put the fuzzball. Let me
Yeah.
see how it looks without it.
It's just a microphone.
Oh, like a little mesh.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I turn it down instead?
No, you're good. Well, maybe. Can you unclip it and flip it?
Yeah.
Unclip it, flip it. Don't worry about the fuzzball. Don't worry about the fuzzball. It's twisted when it comes off.
Oh, I see. Should I leave it off?
Yeah. I used it off.
I think that's good for the wind.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now you're hot.
Now we hot. Damn,
So
I
Kevin,
left this
where are
shit
we
open.
going?
We're going to the Poconos. We're going to Impact, best show of the year.
How's the
Right?
weather?
I don't like that face you're making. We
How's-
don't need good weather, baby. We just need good vibes. That's all we need. All we need is good vibes.
So are you gonna wipe the car down?
Yeah. I'm not bougie like my friends. I get full details and shit. I just need it to look half reasonable.
The car's gonna be in the show, right? Theirs.
But theirs is. No, I'm not.
Did you?
So
tell
hear me out. A lot of people not a lot, but a couple people ask me why didn't I put it in. Here's my theory.
You waited for the
This
last
show, no. This show is such a high level that I have like very, very, very low possibility of even winning anything.
Yeah, but at least you don't gotta walk back and forth.
Fuck that. It's fine. It's not even that bad. They exaggerate. It's not that far. I'm talking to you, Lewis.
Wow. This is our first time testing these microphones out in the field.
They sound good. I know they do.
I mean, when I listened to it yesterday, me and Jenny just walking down the street,
It was
sounded
fine.
good.
How far could you get with them?
I got remember the receiver's clipped here, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes.
But like, how far could I get from you?
That I don't know.
I guess we gotta stay within reasonable distance.
So let me ask you this: you wipe it down before you go to the show. You wipe it down again when you get to the show.
Hell no. If I was in the show, yes. But I'm not in the show, so this is just so I don't look ghetto on the way up, you know?
And again,
And it might kind of rain, so...
and we're here with Kevin No Mames Perez.
Hey, no mames. That's my,
What is the name of this car?
what is the name? It's a Toyota Supra. But people like to call it a Beamer.
No, what do you...
Oh, what's the name? Damn, I can't explain the name. It's a little rude. So this car's name is Jules. Like from
Got
Euphoria.
I
Do you understand why?
I could probably piece it together.
Yeah, piece it together, you know.
Because it's a Toyota, but it's a BMW engine. So,
However you want to piece it together.
You
You
took this
get
out
you
last
get the
night?
point, huh?
you took this out last night?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go?
We went to Lorenzo's Pizza.
You actually got pizza?
Yeah.
That's all y'all did, and then you came back?
We drove to Zuti's. We was drawn on the way to Lorenzo's. Like, well, I wasn't. Others were.
George?
Actually, it was mainly Zuriel, believe it or not. Zuriel was doing crazy on the highway. We lost Jesus because he got stuck behind some Hyundais.
Jesus?
Yeah.
Doesn't his
Jesus-
Tesla just drive itself?
Yeah. Yeah, but he got stuck behind some Hyundais. We lost him. He got pissed off. We had to buy him a slice of pizza.
He always gets upset. You guys left me.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
What was I gonna say? On our way to Dave and Buster's last Saturday, I was stressed.
Why were you stressed? It wasn't even that bad.
There was a couple times there where Georgie had me nervous.
Like when I almost ran into Georgie?
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, George, Kevin's gonna want to switch, and then here comes George, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yo.
But he's like, oh, you're so nervous.
Nah, but hear me out though. In situations like that, it's way scarier for the passenger. Even if it's not that crazy, it feels crazy because
I'm not in control.
you're not in control,
and I'm
you don't
used
know,
to being in control.
Yeah, and you're not anticipating the next move. Like, it might look like I'm about to rear end somebody, but I already know, like, oh, I'm about to switch. But you don't know that as a passenger.
I'm gonna put George on blast.
Oh,
he
shit.
purposely slows down and speeds up so he can hear his turbos. And I'm like, bro,
Listen, I don't blame him.
come on, what are we doing?
I don't blame him. It's like,
Pretty sure these sound good.
it's like you hear it most when you're accelerating hard. And if you're already going pretty fast, you're not going to be able to hear it. So, I don't blame him. Especially because he just got an intake, so he could really hear his turbo now.
So we are taking all the cars to Long Pond Poconos. What's the name of that raceway? Is it Pocono Raceway?
Pocono Raceway?
Pocono Raceway.
Yes.
We're gonna attempt to film and record some stuff on the way there and there. This is just like an intro. It is currently 6:57 a.m. on a Saturday. By the way, for 6 a.m. on a Saturday on the way here, a lot more cars on the road than I was anticipating.
A lot more cars? Really?
Yeah.
Is there something special going on this weekend?
I
Any
mean,
holidays, any events?
no, but the Phillies are home. But I mean, that has nothing to do with now.
Nah, it's too
I mean,
early, though. That's
Yeah.
weird. Really? On the turnpike?
Yes.
Oh, that's bizarre. I wouldn't have expected that.
So anyway, we're gonna attempt. We might not all have video the whole time. You might just be looking at this video of Kevin's car the whole thing. Are you getting E85? Is that what we have to stop for?
Yeah, I was going to get some yesterday, but I didn't feel like
I
driving.
figured that's what we were stopping for.
And it's, you know what's funny? It's on the way up to Long Pond, but I'm not going to make everybody take an exit and go get gas. So we're just going to go on our own.
Is Hector coming or he's not coming?
No, he's not coming. He's working. He's currently in the Poconos.
Working, got it.
Yes.
What
That-
makes this the show of the year, out of curiosity?
Bro, it's just like, okay. It's like any typical show. Like, you have the...
Competition, the races.
Nah. It's like, if you go to, like, most car shows, like, it's usually just a show. Like, a display. Show and display. But this show focuses a lot on racing.
Okay. They do drifting too, right?
They not drifting anymore. They do like a burnout skid pad thing. They do a burnout competition, but this show is like they have the show and display. They have the performance stuff. They have the race cars. They have the on track, like not in a straight line, like that.
Oh, it's not in a straight line.
Well, they have that too. That's the main. But they also have a regular track where you can take your own car.
I don't want to see. I see. I'm getting tired of the straight line racing.
Yeah, but that's where all the big boys are at.
Yeah, because they can't fucking turn their cars. It'll fucking flip or something.
No, once over a certain horsepower, it's like you physically can't. It's not gonna benefit you to go on a track unless you have like crazy aero. But
We can get more like deep conversation when we get in the car.
yes, my
But
neighbors are listening. I can't talk too much.
Yeah, right now we're just wiping down the car, talking car stuff. What's it like to drive a 700 plus horsepower
Hey!
car?
Oh shit.
And what's it like to drive a 700 horsepower car with a weak horn?
You know what's funny? 90% of the time I drive this car normal. It's only when I'm with friends and shit that.
You're tired of the?
You know what? I am. I got tired of the burbles.
You might actually be able to hear them today
Yeah.
with this
But-
microphone.
I'm tired of the burbles, like just normal driving, but every time I'm driving with friends, I miss the burbles.
But you
'Cause
have
it's like-
burbles. Oh, you got rid of the burbles?
I turned them off, but then I turned them back on like a couple days ago because I was like, yeah, I need that for today. So
What happens if we pull up and like, oh, you got to put this car on the show? Are you gonna
I'm,
put it?
I'm doing it. I'll do it for free. I ain't paying. My thing is, I'm gonna sound cheap, right?
No,
I
mean,
know I'm not gonna win anything.
Yeah, so
and
why,
I'm not
why?
gonna.
Not only that though, but you're spending money for other people to judge your car
Yeah.
that you know is not gonna win, and it's okay that it's not gonna win.
Yeah.
Why?
But,
what am I giving you $70 for?
bro, and that's like for the basic ticket. Like where I would want to be is like 90 plus.
Now,
And
obviously,
that shit sells out, and like it's been sold out.
but do they have like requirements or no? Just
No,
you
I
pay?
mean, they look at the car, but like as long as it's like BMW based, and you have some mods, they don't care.
So this is your TJ Hunt moment.
This is my what?
TJ Hunt moment. So
TJ Hunt looks up to me.
Oh, okay.
Remember that.
So this car was not your first choice
As far as what?
when you were buying?
Within my budget, it was very close. I had 3 cars I was stuck between.
Right.
It was this one, an M340, which is like a sedan, 3 Series.
Which is what you wanted me to buy.
Yes. And a Lexus, actually.
Really?
An IS500,
Oh,
the one with the V8.
yeah.
But this one came.
That one's better.
Nice car, buddy. This one came around first. It was easiest to find.
That's so crazy that it was easiest to find.
Well, it just happened to be, like, in general, in the market I was shopping, this was the hardest one to find, but it just happened to come around.
That's right, at a friend's dealership.
At the right time, at the right dealership with the right person, which is fucking weird. Like, what are the odds?
Who got all the profit.
Yeah, it's literally like it was a no-brainer at that point, you know? The one thing I regret about it is the 2 seats sometimes.
No, you don't.
No, real shit. It gets in the way. Like, if I'm going anywhere and you need to bring my dogs or a family member or a friend
We'll put
or
the
anything,
dogs on the lap.
my car is automatically discounted. You know what's funny? You can lap it up in most cars. This car, you can't even do that. Like,
Would you bring your dogs in this car?
I would, but Nina doesn't let me.
Thank God.
It is a little rowdy for them. They would be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, all the noises and stuff.
All the noises and like it's bouncy and you know.
It's funny you talk about two doors, 2 seats. So I was moving my dad's car. Obviously, he drives the SUV.
Right.
And as I was reversing, I was putting the windows up. So naturally, I reach because I know where the thing is for the windows.
Okay.
But I'm so used to driving a 2-door car. There's only 2 buttons for the window.
Oh shit.
I kept trying to put. I'm like, why the fuck is this window not going up? And I look, and I'm putting the
Doing
button
the back windows?
for the back window. I'm like, oh.
That happens a lot. It's the same thing with this car. It's like,
I don't regret 2 seats. I do.
you have 4 seats.
I don't have 4 seats.
You have 4 seats, bro. You
There's
can put a legless person back there.
Yeah, a legless.
In
person.
an emergency,
I
somebody could get back
I
there.
can squeeze somebody back there, but it's like, it's uncomfortable for me and them. Like,
Yeah, I get it. You basically have a 2-seater until you
Oh,
don't.
you rubbing?
It looks like it. Look. Damn, that shit burns my eyes, bruh.
I could do 1x zoom. I could do half zoom. I could do 2 times.
While
zoom.
you're recording, you could switch
Yeah.
it.
Look here, I'll show you. This is what I was telling you, where you could see the audio bump. That's me. And then
Oh,
and then that's-
Muhammad.
that's you.
Look
As
at us
we're-
in the fucking glass
Oh.
of the car.
Hi.
Hi.
It's 13 minutes. This is the first time ever doing this.
Echo Peta, that shit about to be fire. People gonna ask for vlog style podcasts.
Well, I could do the walk and talk, but
Bro, I think the vlogs would be, I told you this. Like a day in the life kind of thing. Like the vlog style would be a vibe.
I should be recording you, not your feet.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of holding the camera.
I know I got some
Like
fire on my feet.
I would need somebody to hold it for me while we walk and talk.
Oh, we gotta get
A drone to follow us everywhere we go.
that's the bougie way, but we gotta get a
Gimbal?
Yeah.
You still gotta hold it though.
Well, you gotta hold the gimbal, but it's a lot easier to hold a stick than it is to go like this all day.
And I got all these damn
And
wires.
also, you can have it extended, and you can have it rotated this way. You know. It's
Well, we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna do. Well, you got 15 minutes out here of you wiping your car.
Sorry.
No, we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a 360 view of the car. This is the car. As we're recording within the car, we might not have video. So yeah, just have fun. Bye. I wonder what this is gonna sound like with the engine going.
I'm actually pretty curious.
It's alright. I'm still gonna use it. I mean, what do I care? Oh, you got a ticket. And we are in. You heard the door close.
So we saw the ticket from across the street while we were chilling.
Oh my God, you got a ticket yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
But hear me out.
Okay, tell the story. By the way, Puy Ray Podcast remote. Go ahead.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, the microphones
So-
are always on.
All right. So yesterday, we went to South Street, right?
Right.
For those of you who don't know, South Street, or Center City,
It's
it's like a strip. Yeah, it's like a strip. Couple stores, bars, restaurants, whatever. So all the parking around there is
Pay to park,
you have to pay to park.
which is so annoying.
And there's these little cocksuckers called the PPA, the Philadelphia Parking Authority.
By the way, I hear that they are very corrupt over there at the PPA.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
I heard there was like a scam or something like they were supposed to be donating money to schools and they weren't. They were
Oh,
using it for like a
shit.
test. Something like, I could be. This is all second-hand information.
That's insane.
But anyway.
I listen. PPA is one of them ghetto
Philadelphia
official.
Parking Authority we don't like, and
Yeah.
like anyone in Philadelphia doesn't like.
Yeah, they literally walk around up and down these streets where people have to pay or whatever, and they give out motherfucking tickets. So
El Camino.
yeah, I saw that.
Nice.
His name is Alfred.
Alfred drives an El Camino.
Yes.
Oh, he got dice on the damn. It's here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot the AC was. So, all right, hold on. I'm gonna have to
You wanna
resume
hear
the
what-
story in a second because I'm gonna get me a motherfucking iced coffee.
He's gonna record you getting coffee.
Bro, you're not even gonna hear me saying shit because I walk in, they already have my order ready.
Nah.
Watch. Swear to God. All right. The most you're gonna hear is large ice. I'm like, yep, and then they have it. Like if there's a line, if there's more than 2 people in front of me, they see me, right? So they see me
Right.
waiting in line. Literally, by the time I get to pay, it's
I
literally
kind of
the
want
cash.
to. I kind of want to go inside and see this.
Come on, we out.
I don't want coffee. I got Celsius. I'll go in though just so I can see the interactions.
Watch, you'll see. If it's the normal staff, which it should be. What's today? Saturday? Yeah, it should be the normal guys and gals.
If you gonna leave it on, I'll stay here. Go ahead. I'll watch. No,
Come
go
on.
ahead. And you cursed. I gotta cut
I
it.
did curse.
Go.
goddamn.
Go. I gotta go. I can see from here. Yo, I think he went to the back to go get your coffee.
Hold on.
All right. I'm watching remotely. I didn't feel like it.
Hello. I gotta open my Dunkin' app. You know what I'm saying? I got a free coffee today. Peep. 604 points. My coffee, 500 points. Watch this.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, like just maybe. Large ice.
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it. Morning. Good.
Thank you.
Good. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh my God, he's walking out with his coffee already. Oh my God, he wasn't kidding. Yo,
Literally, bro.
you could
I
talk.
have to know my car
He's
because
talking. It's picking him up. I can't
there's no
hear
line.
you.
And as soon as I walked in, the cashier had it, which means they saw me coming. Takes at least 2 minutes.
I seen it. I realized that you were talking, and I was probably talking over you because I can't.
Oh,
I
you
can't
were
hear
talking
you
too?
talking.
Oh shit.
But I saw as soon as you walked up, he
So
handed it to
I was
me.
gonna say these motherfuckers gotta know my car because today there was no line. So how did they have a chance to get it ready? But as soon as I walked in and went to the cash register,
He knew.
it was literally the cash register had it in her hands.
You know those. He's probably a car fan. These are young kids back there.
Yeah, he's probably a little younger than me. You know what's funny? The other day I was parked in this very same spot actually, and
Seatbelt.
there's a fucking car full of teenagers, which is actually one of the scariest things you'll ever encounter. Teenagers,
in a
anywhere
car?
between 14 and 18, not even in a car, just being together.
Well,
They love flaming people and that shit.
You weren't on the podcast yesterday, but I told the story about the kid who hit me.
Oh.
And I told about how you had one of the funniest lines ever when I told you he got into another car accident on his way to pay me for hitting you the day
That's
before.
fucking insane, bro.
And you said, "Why is he driving?" And that is
Literally.
the funniest thing ever.
Literally, why is he driving? Like, I understand accidents happen.
Nah,
But-
him hitting me, he was on his phone. There's no way you rolled into me and stopped at a red light if you're not on your phone.
Yeah, I agree. He was distracted.
Yeah.
But, all right, hold on. I can't talk and do this. I gotta look at my E85 gas station.
Oh yeah. E85. Now, when you get a second, explain to everybody why you want E85.
Okay. So, damn.
It's
Kind of hard to. It's not hard to explain it without getting too technical, but
It's fine.
there's-
They
there's-
like when people get technical.
there's this thing called with fuel, right? There's this thing called octane. You've heard that.
Yeah, fuel
You've
octane.
heard the word.
Yeah, 93 octane.
Yes.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Exactly. So when you go to the gas station, 87, 89, 91, 93. Oh, sorry. Those are octane levels. So what octane is just the resistance of fuel to light on its own. So the higher the octane.
Does it burn faster or something?
No. It's just the higher the octane, the more the fuel can be compressed before it ignites on its own. Because eventually, like, if you compress fuel enough, it'll ignite even without a spark plug.
You can only pump
So-
E85 if you're tuned, right?
I mean, I mean, you're not gonna see the benefits of E85 unless you're tuned. But you can use E85 in a normal car. You're not gonna feel any difference. Your car might be a little weird because E85 you need. So the thing with E85, right? It has higher octane, which means you can compress the fuel more, which means you can basically, like, if you're in a turbo car, like, you can add more pounds of boost, more turbo, whatever.
It helps you get the full
And you
potential.
get more power, right? Because if you put like 87 in a high turbo in a high pressure situation, you're gonna get knocked.
So like our cars, it literally says only pump 90. Was it
93
and above?
Yeah, 93 and up.
How real is that? Do you think? I don't want to find out.
So hear me out. You can, in a car that needs 93, you can use 87 if you drive normal.
Right, we don't.
Like,
Well, not always, but
yeah, but like if you're flooring it or you're pulling something, like if you're trailering something,
Yeah.
or like where your engine is like stressed and it needs to squeeze every little bit of energy out of the fuel, you're gonna get what's called knock, which is when the fuel the fuel ignites and blows up basically before you want it to, like prematurely, and then that you literally would grenade your engine from that. So don't try it, kids, unless you're in an emergency. Like if you're middle of nowhere
And that's all they got.
and that's all they got, you can do it. Just drive
By the way,
normal.
the microphones are picking up the engine.
Fuck, really?
No, it's fine.
I hope it's not too annoying in the back.
No. We told them we're remote. It's our first time doing this. I was saying this while you was in Dunkin'.
Bro, I was definitely talking. I was literally, I was walking in. I'm like, all right, I'm walking into Dunkin'. I got a
See?
free coffee today. I got enough points. I got 600 points.
I ruined it. I ruined it.
No. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna mute my audio. See if I can mute my audio.
It probably saves it as one audio file, no? One codec
I'll
file.
figure it out. I was just saying nonsense. Maybe I can export it in individually. Who fucking
It's
knows?
possible, yeah. But,
So we're on our way to meet the boys to get. Are they meeting you?
no.
guys?
So hear me out. E85, literally this highway we're on right now, 476 northbound, we're going to take it all the way up to like exit 70 or something like that.
So we're no longer meeting in that parking lot.
So we are, but this gas station is like exit 30 on this same highway.
Okay.
But I'm not. But you have to get off the highway and kind of go off route a little bit and come back. And it's apparently, according to Lewis, it's a really big group. It's a pretty big group. It's like,
Wait, there's more than just us. Going?
yeah,
Oh god.
like he had people like, I guess Instagram friends or something. I don't know.
Instagram friends.
Well, like there's a high school friend
I
of
have an
ours.
Xbox Live friend.
So I'm not gonna make everybody go out of their way.
Yeah.
So I figured we leave a little early, go get the fuel, and then come back down and meet them at that. Which is stupid. We're literally gonna pass by where we have to meet, come down,
And double back.
come back, and then double back.
Oh well.
But
For the
I
boost.
need the fuel. Like,
You
I
also
need
need
it.
to clean your windshield.
Yes, I saw that.
It is bothering me.
I did see that.
Hopefully there's like a homeless guy at the Wawa. He can clean it for you.
Nah, I don't want that. I'll clean it
With their
myself.
spit in their piss.
That's nasty. That's fucking gross. Aight,
What?
I cursed.
You said fuck it.
Sorry. Oh, we good with fucking?
Yeah.
We just can't say the other one.
Yeah. You
Okay.
got a little loose on the other one there.
Bro,
Yeah,
this
honestly,
is part of my nature.
I think this is working pretty nicely.
I think hopefully the eyes. Hopefully
I mean,
the.
look,
Oh.
you can see it. It's working smoothly.
All right, let's be quiet. See how loud the engine is. Dang. Hopefully it's not really annoying in the background and the audio is totally useless.
It's not gonna be useless. We're gonna use it either way. This is a bonus episode.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Damn.
When we get there, it'll be a lot quieter. We could do like we did.
Eh,
I mean, we
like
did.
in the show?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, there's
just for a-
areas you
with,
can-
with video just for a second.
Yeah.
We did 15 before. We're probably gonna do like 15 now
Okay.
because we got what? It's a 20-minute drive. So
It's
at
a
the
20-minute
at the
drive,
5-minute
yeah.
mark, we can turn it off,
Okay.
and then we can film like another 5.
We got a lot of driving to do, so we got
No.
time.
I mean, we could always turn it back on if we want to.
Yeah.
I can just cut it. I could try my best to cut it all together. But since we're in the car, hopefully the audio can hear this. What do you say to the people that say, you abandoned one of your top 3 friends who's not number 3, but definitely top 2?
What do you mean?
You.
Oh, because I left the pod?
Yeah. What do you say to those people?
Man! Fuck.
Oh, I dirtied my pants.
Yo, you got my Instagram. Be direct with it, alright? You got something to say? Say it.
He's very.
I'll pull up.
He's very busy.
I'll pull up. We sit down. We talk.
All right.
I ain't about violence. Nah, so hear me out. Okay. There's a reason. Like I told you, the reason obviously that's different, but like sometimes I would get to the point where I'm like, holy fuck, I got so much shit going on. Like I would literally get stressed out. So I was talking to Nina actually, and I was like, what can I do to have more time? And obviously I can't quit work.
Right.
I haven't, and then I don't know if you know, but I'm still doing my old job.
Yeah. I
So
saw.
I'm doing 2 jobs at once. Like probably 3 to 4 days out of the week, I don't get home till like 7, 8. So I'm basically doing like 12-hour shifts, which is I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying like physically the time is not there. And then on the weekends, some weekends I put them aside, like today. Like I've been looking forward to the show forever.
Yeah.
So the weekends and the mornings I usually study because I gotta get this certification. I've been working on it for a while. Like I needed it to get the job that I got now.
Now you gotta finish it.
Yeah, but like I got lucky and got the job without it, but they told me like they want me to get it within a certain time frame. So I got to do that. And then Sundays, like let's say I work all week, right? Saturday I do whatever, like whatever I got to do. Sunday is literally like 85% errands.
Yeah.
Like supermarket, Target,
Well,
returns, like whatever I got to do. And then sometimes Sunday I literally just want to lay down all day and not do anything.
Yeah, so
sometimes we do
just
that.
like last Sunday, what you did all day.
Exactly.
I was at work and you was like, I literally been sleeping and eating all day.
And sometimes I like it sounds like lazy, but like sometimes that shit literally rejuvenates you for the week.
I don't think it's lazy. I think sometimes you need it. Like it's necessary. They say it's healthy to have one lazy day a week. So
yeah. And you know what's funny? Like like what do they call it? The Sunday blues, like because you gotta go to work on Monday.
Yeah. I feel that
I
every
don't
day.
really get. It's weird. I don't really get Sunday blues. I get like Monday, Tuesday blues because I'm like after work Monday I'm like fuck.
I have Wednesday, Thursday,
I have
Friday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like I just like usually because my days are pretty long, so by the time I get home, I'm like damn.
So you know half of the story. You don't know the full story.
Of?
So 2 weeks ago, I tried to upload the episode. Remember, in only 10 minutes uploaded.
Yes. What was going on with that?
I couldn't figure it out. That's why
we gotta try it. Look, let's
there's
try
only
it.
only 10 minutes on YouTube right now, and it has like 40 views. Shout out to the 40 people that watched 10 minutes of a 45-minute
So okay, hear me
episode.
out. Is it a 40-minute upload like video on YouTube, and it after 10 minutes it's just no audio and video,
No,
or is it
it
like
just
a 10-minute upload?
It only says it's a 10-minute upload.
That's interesting.
But I uploaded the full clip. I edited it. I spent my time editing it in only 10 minutes.
We gotta try this. Let's try it. Do you have it on a hard drive?
Yeah, I got it on the hard drive still.
On your hard drive, you have it with you?
Yeah.
We should try it on my laptop. We should try it on my laptop and see.
Yeah.
Try it on a different laptop.
So that happened, and then I got into the car accident that wasn't my fault. Which, by the way, we talked about this yesterday.
Literally,
3 straight times I got hit in a red light.
You know what's funny?
3 straight times.
We call you Bang Out King, but like none of them are your
my fault.
It's like you just the magnet. And you know, it's not one of my biggest fears, but like that would literally like ruin everything for me is getting rear-ended. Like that's the worst case scenario for me.
I told you I got out the car like ready to fucking flip out, but then I saw it was just a kid, and I was like, ain't nothing I could do.
I mean, most of the time, like I want to say I've never been into like rear-end accidents, like where I got rear-ended, but I want to say 9 times out of 10, like it was like the person who did it, it was a genuine accident, and 9 times out of 10 they're not.
I mean,
they're not aggressive with it. Like
he was not either. Like it's fine, but
that would piss me off. Though.
Yeah. So then that happened, and then I'm like, okay, I can't figure out how to get the full episode online. Even when I was getting the full episodes online, I feel like I wasn't getting a lot of love on them. We have X amount of friends and we can't even get them all to watch it.
Yeah.
So it was getting I was feeling defeated, and I was like, I'm not gonna do the podcast anymore. Which is why there wasn't an episode last week. I was like, I'm done. And then Jenny was like, don't be done.
Stop.
She's like, just take the week off and then like come back next week.
Hear me out. Me, honestly, personally, I think I would prefer, like, I'm more likely to listen to a podcast on a podcast app than I
Yeah.
am on YouTube.
Right, I agree.
Like, who sits there and puts it on YouTube? I know you can turn it on and have it in the background, but like,
That's literally probably what they do the most time.
yeah, but it's
So
like,
the idea of it being audio only makes sense, but then it's like people want to see clips and stuff
yeah.
like that.
So why don't you just do? Why don't you do?
I could just
audio
run
only and just have certain
video.
clips.
Yeah,
Like just do like real clips.
I
Or
could.
something.
I could. I mean, there's many successful audio only podcasts.
He's going to the meetup. There's a meetup at 7:45 around the corner.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway.
they can't see who you.
Oh, sorry.
Describe it to them. What did you just say?
I just saw a pre-LCI E90 BMW M3. And it's pretty nice,
It was a little dirty.
young kid.
It was a little
It did
dirty
look
for
a
me,
little dirty. The headlights,
That's
the
what happens
headlights
when-
were a little.
That's what happens when you buy black cars.
You know what's funny? I love the look of a clean black car, but 95% of the time, black cars don't look clean.
Nah.
Because you gotta be like so meticulous with it to keep it clean. And the scratches are so visible that any little fuck up,
100%. Yep.
any little fuck up, you can see it. So
I know.
good
I
luck to
know.
our buddy who just bought a black car.
Who?
Oh, you don't know? Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a surprise.
John bought a black car.
Yeah. John bought a black car.
He was the only person I knew that was.
You know what's
like,
funny?
shopping.
He was gonna buy a black car like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you are rubbing, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I just heard it.
Yeah. It was way worse before, but he was gonna buy a different black car like 2-3 weeks ago. Backed out of that deal, and then now he bought another black car, which is
Is he taking it today?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It was supposed to be a surprise. So he was supposed to come to my house like at the same time as you, and we were gonna meet up with everybody else and like
got it,
but
got it.
slowly everyone started finding out.
You know, this is where he was saying to meet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't mind meeting here. This is a huge shoulder.
Yeah.
And obviously, as you can see, trucks use it to stop. But like, if it's 10 cars.
Also, too, I mean, you
I
never
don't-
know. You don't want to be on the side of the road.
Yeah. And then if it's 10 cars, even if we're all on the line and far away from the road and shit, I don't feel comfortable walking around and taking pictures and
Nah.
saying hi to everybody.
Nah,
so.
nah. But anyway, so yeah, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Jenny said take the week off, think about it. So what really got me like hyped about it again was I bought these mics.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The wireless mics have always been a cool idea, but at the same time, if you're sitting down and you're doing like a actual like traditional podcast,
Yeah.
I think just the look of having a physical mic is a little
Yeah,
better.
which I still have the physical
Yeah.
mics. This is for like situations like this where like
Yeah.
you want to
We're
multitask,
on
but
the
you still
go.
want to get like a
Right,
podcast in,
right.
or if you want to do the walk and talks, which I think I'm gonna do.
I actually like that. I told you should do a day in the life. I know you can't put too many details about work and stuff, but like
no,
you
yeah.
could do like waking up, getting ready, talking here and there, and,
And
then
then,
like, okay guys, I'm going to work.
We could
you
walk
know,
around,
cut it
and also
there.
too, we could just do like if anybody really wants to come on, we could just walk around the block and do like a walk and talk for like a 15-minute episode
Exactly,
or something like that.
yeah.
This right now would be cool, like if you had the camera, but
did
we
you
just
bring
don't
them
got.
out?
I did bring them up, but it's gonna be shaky. I
We
can
can
put it
try,
on,
but
I'll
it
put
will
on.
be shaky.
It will be shaky, but hey, they'll see they'll only be able to see it out. Or we can turn it towards us.
Just turn it towards us. I don't think they
Fuck
really
it,
want to
let's
see the
try it.
road.
Let's try it.
We can try.
Let's
My
it.
thing is, I don't know if this will stick on leather.
I could put it on the glass, but
You
probably
could put it. I don't care.
want
I
it
don't
on the
care. I
glass.
don't care. You could put it on the glass.
But
I
yeah.
have suction cups on my glass.
That's basically what's been going on. But I'm good now. I got the Bluetooth mics. I'm gonna start. I recorded an episode yesterday, which is gonna come out on Wednesday. I don't know when this one's gonna come out.
Nice.
I recorded a second episode. I don't know if you ever saw my text. I'm gonna start covering college football.
Yes.
I recorded. It was literally. It was just me by myself. It was so.
Just talking about college football?
It was
But
so
hear me
awesome.
out. When you're talking about sports, you don't really need another person.
I would like to have somebody to bounce something off of. Especially somebody who's like familiar with sports.
I was
'cause
gonna say though,
all Nick will be great, but he has a kid. He's busy.
You got a kid, yeah.
But I did there was only like 4 games for week 1, so I just picked what I like the bets wise.
yeah.
I gave him the odds, and I was like, if you put $5, you win this much. And then if my picks, I'll keep a record of like how successful my picks are.
Okay.
You know,
What about that other segment you talked about?
Which one?
The gambling one. Or
that's that.
Oh, that's that. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And then we could do walk and talks with this now. I just need
cool.
somebody to hold a camera for me while I walk around.
You know they have that little. Well, I don't know if you know, but they have this little robot. It's like a little.
That can follow us.
It's like it looks like a cooler.
That'd
And
be
it has
cool.
wheels, and it literally just follows you around, and people mount like
Cameras. too.
gimbals on it.
It's like the thing, like the guy at the grocery store.
Yeah, exactly. But we can do.
I can figure it out.
If no one's willing to hold the phone, we can just record what we're seeing and talk. We
That's
don't
what
have to-
that's what I told Jenny yesterday. She wasn't a fan of that idea. She's like, people are gonna want to see you. So we were literally walking around. I was just holding the camera up, and it was like all up in our faces. I was like, I don't think I like this. She's like, but at least they can see it. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, but hear me out. If you have the phone in your hands for you to record your own face, it'll be like
It was way
I
close.
can see my boogies kind of
Yeah.
thing.
By the way, I'm gonna have to name this "Hear Me Out" because you've said it like 12 times.
Why? Why do I say?
I don't
Yo,
know.
some shit I say I don't even realize.
You want people to hear you out. And that's all
Yeah,
it
hear
is.
me out.
Did you
Ah.
feel not heard as a child? Is that what this is about?
I was heard.
Let me talk to you about this vape because they don't see that you're vaping right now. What are we doing?
I'm not vaping.
When are we gonna quit?
I don't know. You know what's funny? I had my big vape and I was like, man, fuck this.
And you got a
I threw it
small
out the
one.
window. And then hear me out. When I drink,
you did it again? Go
I
ahead.
really. When I drink, I really crave like smoke.
So we've gone over this before. You have smoked a cigarette before.
Yes.
So you're one of the few people that I know have actually smoked a cigarette and then
Right.
went to vape. What do you think about the people who just the first thing they ever smoked was a vape? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I feel like the people. I mean, I'm not gonna say I started vaping because I smoked.
No, I know. Yeah, no.
But
You smoked hookah. and then-
yeah, but I feel like no one gets into vaping, because of the nicotine. It's more of like they want to try it.
I think it's the movement. They think
Yeah,
it looks
it's like a
cool.
vibe.
Same thing when people smoke cigarettes. The movement,
Yeah.
the motion. But you do know. I know people who've gotten like blood clots on their lungs and shit.
Nah, don't say that.
I'm just letting you know.
I know.
From
I hear it
vaping.
all the time. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
But one last thing before we wrap up. I'm curious because I don't know. You might know. We were talking about car accidents. Obviously, in sports, any sport, injuries, they happen.
Right.
In NASCAR and F1, technically speaking, accidents happen.
Right. Like you crash or something.
But obviously, you're supposed to be a professional driver. You really don't want to get into accidents. Are they
Yeah.
penalized for getting into accidents? Like, are there fines? Do they sponsorship stuff like that?
So I don't know for NASCAR, but I know for F1, if you do certain shit that
Uh-huh.
ends up causing an accident, or even if you don't cause an accident, like if you bump people,
Yeah.
or like if you speed in the pit lane or something like that, like you get
Deductions?
penalties. First of all, you get penalties for the race, like they add time to your thing, so you're technically slower, and you also get fines depending on what you do. But like if it's a genuine accident, like and you crash,
Do you think they
and,
do like audits to see like who's liable for the accident and stuff like that?
I mean,
They have to, right? I
That's
mean-
so every single angle is so like documented and recorded that I'm sure they just use that. But if it's like a weird situation, I'm sure they would try to investigate to see who was actually at fault.
I think it's funny when you see like NASCAR F1 beef. Like when he bumps him or something, or he's like, "Yo, what the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
those are funny.
Yeah. Hey, you know
I've been
what's funny?
getting-
You
I've been
even see
getting
that
into F1.
between. Really?
Yeah, remember
I
told
would
you?
like it. I would like to get into it. I never have.
Greatest
and it's
regret.
hard to start without knowing anything about it.
I didn't know anything, but I know Lewis Hamilton, and I was watching him, and he won that race, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
broke
like-
the record."
I like the other
For
kid.
most
What's his
wins.
name? The young kid.
Oh, the kid from the Netherlands.
Verstappen.
Yeah, remember he won when we were in Epsom. How cool was that?
Was it you that told me that he took Hamilton's girl?
I didn't say that. He took
Somebody
Hamilton's
told
girl?
me. Yeah, somebody told me that. No, I'm sorry. It was TikTok that told me. So I was on TikTok and it was like them stupid like AI voices. Like, did you know
Probably
Lewis Hamilton was married to whatever and they had a kid,
I know.
and then he raced there was like a big major race. He lost to Verstappen, and then him and his wife divorced or whatever, separated. And then like years later,
You do realize-
after he lost to Verstappen, like they ended up together.
You know you're describing the Talladega Nights Ricky Bobby,
What's that? A movie?
the Will Ferrell movie.
What's it called?
I think it's called Talladega Nights: The Story
Oh,
of Ricky
no.
Bobby.
Oh, no, I never.
You
heard
never
of it.
seen that before?
No.
Oh, it's a great
Bro,
comedy.
you know I haven't seen it. Yo, there's like an 85% chance if you name a movie, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know. How has it been, by the way, with Nina watching old movies in your house?
Listen, I'm upstairs and I just hear and the boy went downstairs. And I'm like, okay, alright.
This old ass movie she's watching.
Nah, so hear me out. Fuck, I said it again. So, I don't mind like the story and like most old movies have really good stories, but what bothers me is like the visuals.
Yeah, but you can't help it. That was like top
Oh
of the
yeah,
line
you
back
can't help
then.
it, but that's
I mean,
why I just rather not watch it.
I'll tell you what though. You got to think about it like this though. For me, why I like it so much, and then we'll end with this because we're pulling up to the gas station. For me, if you think about it, back then the story was the most important part
Well, yeah,
because they didn't have special effects like that, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like those movies to me are better because they have better stories.
They focus more on
Obviously,
the
the
stories,
visuals
yeah.
today are way better. I won't
Yeah.
deny it, but just the stories back then are just better.
I'm weird with like
I have to pee again.
that's that Celsius. I'm weird with what do you call it? Beamer. Damn, BBS. Damn.
Damn.
No, we're gonna see a lot of Beamers. Anyway,
Obviously, it's called M-Pass. It's a BMW
the
shop.
thing, my thing with I'm really sensitive to the quality, visual quality of movies. Like, even if it's like a newer movie, and if you like try to watch it illegally, and if it's not at least at the bare minimum like 1080p, I generally won't watch it.
Yeah, they've designed like there's directors who've designed new ways cameras and the quality of cameras. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we're here. Hopefully, this audio quality is good. We'll see.
It should be good. It should be.
All
We'll be
right,
good.
that's,
Hopefully, what might ruin it is the background noise with my
But
car.
that is a Supra.
It is a Supra, and you know what's funny? I have it on quiet mode. Actually, I don't have quiet or loud. It's just the way
It
I
just
drive.
runs. All right. We will pick this up again in a little bit. If not, we'll see you next week.
Bye. Look at Hummer.
Hey, it's Cheeky. Take care.